Hello everyone and welcome back to Galactic Spots, the 101 Dalmatians side story here in space. And we are back with Suas, the abducted alien mother who has stolen her daughter right off of the family farm on Earth because there were understandably no more adults to take care of the child that she left behind in the human nest, and has brought her here to Lunar Lakes. And I have learned some really amazing things about Suas. For one, she's an alien! I mean, we kind of already knew that, but I have never played with aliens in The Sims 3 before, not actually played with them as them, and I was so excited about that storm that I learned Suas could cause with her alien, like UFO that she's got, her little, well, would you call it a UFO? Would you just call it, you'd probably just call it, yeah, the Galaxis space car. It's not really a UFO if it probably has like a license plate somewhere hiding on it and everything. But I have never played with aliens before, so I didn't know you can actually use this space car to cause storms, and you can upgrade it with laser cannons so that you can go and you can attack another Sims lot, and your alien can basically chase them around with little lasers and go pew 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 and get a moodlet boost on chasing the other Sims. Apparently it doesn't really cause any damage, but I can't imagine that would go over very well, and it would probably get her, you know, kind of put into some sort of galactic jail here on Lunar Lakes. I'm pretty sure they have rules against that. But you can also upgrade your alien spaceship with space travel, and that will actually let you go off into the surrounding solar system and possibly come back with meteors and precious gemstones and other items, which sounds exactly like what Suas needs to do, especially so that we can start getting some money to building our family funds, because we are pretty much flat broke. Oh, and that's right, we're pretty much flat broke because I spent what little money we had managed to cling to by going ahead and expanding the rooftop. I took out one of these little looky-doos that had the solar panels on top, and I put over the little parking spot. I used move objects on to smack the parking spot up here so that we could actually put the parking spot for the space car on the roof, because come on, it's a space car. It's a spaceship. I mean, I guess it's a space car because it's not really spaceship sized, but still, I imagine the spaceship is what got hijacked, and it took, like, that was what was taken from us by those awful marauders who just came by and they were space pirates and took our spaceship. But at least we have our space car. So we're almost done upgrading it, and I figured what better place to put it than on top of the roof. And so that has kept Suas very busy because she knows that funds are extremely low. How the heck is she going to possibly get a Plumbot so that the Plumbot can take care of Lyra and she can go and start traveling and taking on a job and searching for space rocks, which, by the way, I learned that Suas's alien powers can do something really cool to space rocks and really cool to gemstones. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that today in the future. But yeah, she's got so many cool alien powers. I had no idea playing as an alien would be so awesome. But yeah, Suas wants to head off into space, and she wants to kind of be searching for gemstones, searching for all of those artifacts that are out there so that she can start filling up her collection, and we can start working harder on her lifetime wish of being a high-tech collector. I mean, that kind of stuff is a little bit expensive. We already have a hollow disk and we already have a dream pod, but we need to get a wind carver, a food synthesizer, a jetpack. Those things aren't exactly cheap. They don't grow on trees. Suas isn't really that familiar with things that do grow on trees, actually. That would be Lyra's business. And little Lyra down here is working hard on her painting skills, because that is one of the skills she's going to need in the future as a dynamic DNA profiler, which she's going to slowly but surely, due to her science lessons, become more interested in, especially because I imagine in like this sort of futuristic space travel world, studying DNA would be a lot easier and a lot more interesting than it currently is. Like in our time, in our real time. Also, Suas, is that you? Suas! Oh, and the little, when the cell phones like start ringing, it drives me up a wall. So let's go ahead and answer this just to see who's calling and why. And then I'm actually going to set this to silent. Phone settings. Dun dun dun, silence phone. There we go. Now we'll never be pestered by it. Suas is thinking about cooking, so I wonder if she wants like a cooking bot. And she just finished upgrading her ship, so let's see what happens. Apparently that was just like some random call. She can go shopping. or to a community lot. She could travel to the moon, planet 6am, the great asteroid belt. That is awesome. All right, but I think that she would have to go down and like say something to Lyra if she's about to fly off. Like maybe telling Lyra to stay here and like just study hard. And of course, Lyra is not going to do that because Lyra actually has a want today to go visit the park. Oh, she's painting stars. Oh my gosh, my heart. Lyra. She's going to be like so good in her science classes to understand DNA so she can try to figure out what it means to be a human and what it means to be an alien from 6am. And she's going to be so good at her astrology classes because she's going to be astronomy. Ugh, not astrology. I was staring at her little Gemini sign while I said that, but she's going to be so good at her astronomy classes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. And she loves the cold, which makes me think maybe she wouldn't really like going outside here, but she does want to visit the park. So she must be able to see some of the biodomes, even though they don't have like any windows here. But when she comes up here, she can probably see the biodomes. So once Suas leaves, we're going to have Lyra come and explore one of the biodomes for the first time. And maybe she'll be able to find something of interest there. All right, so Lyra, we're going to have you be greeted by your mom. So Suas will come down. She's going to give Lyra a little speech about how she expects Lyra to stay home and study and get her grades up. I've been turning in her homework for her homeschool, and for some reason her grade isn't budging from C, so I might have to manually tweak that in Inrasn a little bit. Also, check out this painting! I don't think I showed you guys the digital easel, but isn't it the coolest thing? It reminds me of my new tablet that I got, where you can just use like my little S Pen to draw all these different colors and patterns and shapes on a little digital board. But that's so cool. I wonder what kind of like painting will show up when it's finished. Is it going to be like a hologram painting? Oh, look at that. You can see through the other side. That's so neat. But she's got this really cool little tablet in her hands instead of a normal little art palette. And look at that. I just think that's so much fun. I love those little details. I think Into the Future is definitely going to be one of my favorite Sims 3 packs to play with. All right, so Lyra, we'll have you stop painting for a minute. How are your moods? You're pretty hungry, actually, but I guess Suas would be of the opinion she might have to feed herself. In fact, well, maybe we'll try to. Let's see, special, good. We'll ask about day. And yeah, Suas is thinking about the advanced stuff that she wants to do. And let's see, maybe friendly, do homework, encourage Lyra to improve skills. That actually sounds exactly what she would want to do, because Suas just finished upgrading her ship, so I think she wants to get out of here. But she'll encourage Lyra, hey, like, work hard, build up your skills. Lyra's like, okay. Oh, and so she's off to go build her skills. That's awesome. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and Suas will grab a quick meal. We'll have her snag like a yogurt, and we'll say it's some sort of like health yogurt that's just got all of these protein powders and everything packed in it to get some food really quickly. And Lyra is listening to her mother and trying to be obedient. I imagine that she's just also a little bit like she figures it's better just to go along with everything and be well behaved because she doesn't really understand what's going on. And she's a naturally good kid, and she's always known of her like biological mother. She just has never really had a chance to get to meet Suas before. All right, so let's see. And we're eating our yogurt. Good, good, good. So we can head out into space soon. And then over here, this is an empty aquarium that we've actually had since I finished decorating the house. But I want to put robot fish in here, guys. Robot fish! Self-replicating robot fish! I have a special mod installed from Mod The Sims 3 that will let your fish actually breed. So really quickly, too. Well, not too quickly, but like quicker than the game was letting you do it. That was a little bit like, boring to me. But we can actually have our robot fish. I want to find one out there in the world somewhere, and I want to put it into this tank, and I want to get a second one, and then I want them to breed, and we can make a little bit of side income that way. And it might be like Lyra's present, like that's Suas's attempt at providing some sort of animal, in quotations, to her daughter. Though of course we do have all of these little hollow sprites, and Suas hasn't noticed that a certain one is missing yet. All right, Suas, we're going to send you off. We're going to have her go travel to the Great Asteroid Belt because she is going to want to snag some nifty asteroids and meteors. And actually, snagging meteors, you can drain the meteor of its energy when you are an alien and restore your brain power, which I think would be so cool to see. Suas, where the heck are you going? Oh, okay, that's fine. You just teleport your car right next to you. See if I care. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. Isn't that just so neat? Okay, I have to admit, like, think about this, guys. Think about this. If you're little Lyra watching this happen, don't you think Lyra would be just a little tempted watching her alien mother take off in a spaceship? I think somebody is going to have to go ahead and possibly, just possibly, have that spaceship for a joyride in the future, when she's old enough to drive it at least. All right, what's she thinking about? She's thinking about satellites and things like that. Did Lyra disappear? Or did Suas disappear? She's gone. All right. Lyra, run for it. Let's go get you some food first. Actually, if she's really hungry, maybe we can have her go pick something off of... In fact, let's do a little exploring now that Suas is starting to roam away from being in Lunar Lakes because she's starting to take her spaceship into the solar system around the planet. I think Lyra might start doing a little bit of exploring. Oh, there's the ice cream truck. No way. Can we make it stop and buy an ice cream treat? I'm sure that Lyra would have seen that. She would have been like, quote unquote, studying the sky with that telescope, but actually looking at places that she could see and run to and go to around town. Oh, we can buy an ice cream treat. Oh, and there's the little park right over here. Let's see if that will satisfy her little park want. And we'll send her out and let her go get a little ice cream treat. I wonder if kids can use jetpacks. Also, sorry about the lag. Lunar Lakes is very laggy, but I'm really hoping Oasis Springs won't be so bad. Go, Lyra, go! Freedom! Freedom! And you can go ahead and you can talk to your little one soon. Flying through an asteroid belt is dangerous. You try to blast the big ones, and it just sends a bunch of little ones flying around. Fortunately, Suas was able to enter hyperspace before any asteroids collided with her ship. Alright, so she's off trying to collect up things. Oh, look at that! Lyra wants to improve her advanced technology skill. That's really interesting. She wants that more than she wants to go to the park, actually. But let's buy a treat. I think that there must be, like, somebody running a really, really retro ice cream truck. And we'll have a fudge popsicle. I think that's something that Lyra would enjoy. And maybe she's figured out the code to, like, use her mom's funds. Nice. That is the way I think a little kid would try to find some dinner. And then here's a Christina land grab. So we could meet with somebody in just a second. Let's see. So we're eating some food. She does want to improve her advanced technology skill. Is there a park nearby that would count? So we could visit the Umbrella Playground and Park. And that may actually count. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and do that. And then once we have her visit the park want taken care of, I think improve the advanced technology skill would be good. Does she actually have that skill already? She does! Oh, that's from taking care of her little hollow sprite. So that's from taking care of Kimmy. Oh, or Keela, excuse me. Wonderful. So we could say whenever she has that desire to improve the advanced technology skill, it's because she wants to take good care of her hollow sprite. Suas scouted some of the larger asteroids she came across in the belt, searching for favorable landing points. In the unlikely future event that one of them came into a collision course with the planet Earth, she would already know the prime locations to deliver a devastating nuclear payload, positioning herself as a hero to all mankind. Well, that's wonderful, but we're going to pretend that doesn't say planet Earth. We'll say that it says, like, this area. All right, let's see. I wonder if I select... I want to see visit. There we go. I want to be able to activate her little want properly, so we'll try visiting it from the sky and seeing if that works. All right, that should do it. Yay, I did it! Wonderful! She had to take like 4 steps that way. That's hilarious. All right, well, we'll let her... Oh, what? We can play in the sand. Yes, I've never played in the sand like that before. Huh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I didn't know that there was like some sort of sand thing you could put down, and then you could just let the kids play in sand. Suas found a large space rock while on her adventure. Oh no! Okay, quick Lyra, we might want to get back home. I don't think your mom would be very happy, even if you're spending some time playing in the sand. Oh my gosh, she's making such a mess. She's such a cute little kid. Look at her. She's trying to find ways to adjust here. What are her moodlets? Yummy goodness, enjoying solitude at the beautiful park. She's in a great mood. And then meanwhile, Suas had a space adventure. Vroom! Oh my gosh, Suas, your face. Please let it load. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Vroom! Pew pew pew! Shields up! Is there anything more exciting than zipping through space in a real UFO from UFO travel? Nice! And I think we did snag a few things. I think Suas would be too distracted being excited about finally having a little bit of money. No! Alright, well we have a large meteorite, a large space rock right here. It is worth 109 right now, but I think Suas is eager to analyze it, and she can also consume it, which would give her a lot of brain power. So, let's go ahead and analyze it instead. We may actually have her head up into space again, like as long as she has the energy, because she's wanting to focus on getting a lot of money so that she can build a Plumbot soon. Alright, wow, unusual rockalicious. It was a great find and worth quite a bit more than the initial appraisal. It's valued at 218 simoleons. Nice. Okay, so it is unusual rotatious. I'm just going to smush that word around. I'm sure it sounds alien enough. And we can, if we consume it, I'm kind of curious. I want to see what happens if we consume it. Like, will it be gone forever? What? Oh my gosh, it is gonna be gone forever! What the heck? That is so cool, you guys! Oh my gosh! That is so cool! Hang on a second. I want a better picture of this. Where are my lights? Where are my lights? What are you doing here, ma'am? This is ridiculously awesome. Look at her! Oh my goodness. I just want to buy that light really quick so that I can get this. Because that is so cool. I've never seen that before. I've actually never even seen somebody do that before, like in a Let's Play either. So this is totally new to me. Nice. Yeah, if Lyra saw this, she might change her mind just a teensy bit about how cool aliens are. Right now, she's more like upset that, you know, she got dragged away from her home. And actually, we should probably put some lights out here, huh? We don't really have a lot of money to do that with, though. But at the same time, if I put it out here... Yeah, we'll upgrade the house as time goes on, but we probably don't have the funds for it right now, to be honest. All right, well, that's really awesome. That's, like, really awesome. Holy moly! And we just consumed, like, a bunch of that and got a bunch of brain power. And are those bills... Oh my gosh! We have such expensive bills! What the heck am I gonna do with those bills? $602. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. We're gonna have to go to Plan B. It's actually after 8 p.m. and I'm gonna show off another thing I learned that the aliens could do. And this will be another reason that Suas won't notice that Lyra has disappeared. Really, once she has a Plumbot, she's never gonna really worry or check twice. Just, she's agitated that she's responsible for her own daughter right now. And that's why she left her daughter in the human nest. She didn't want to be responsible for her kid. Not like in a direct way. She's busy. So we need to get that Plumbot. But let's see. We're actually going to go into the science building and steal some space rocks, which is a special thing you can do with aliens between, I think, 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. And I'm going to say that we're not stealing them as much as maybe we're just, you know, using her alien brain powers to kind of influence some deals, because I'm sure she has lots of trade deals from a bunch of her previous jobs and working with a bunch of people here at Lunar Lakes, which is a trade town. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna let Suas go in. There we go. She's probably not even going to notice that Lyra is just sitting in the park on the other side, having a grand old time. Oh my goodness, look at that. Lyra wants to become best friends with Suas. Well, that's a twist. That's 750. So she actually wants that more than she wants to improve her advanced technology skill. Interesting. Well, we might save that. I think I'm going to swap that out with read a book about logic, just because I think that Lyra has kind of a forgiving heart. She hasn't forgotten who took her away. But I bet, honestly, on some level, she has kind of thought what happened to her Earth mother and what happened to her bio father. Like, where did they go? Roger and Anita did disappear. Maybe Lyra does gain a little bit of security from being with an adult, even if she's not 100% happy about how she got here. All right, well, she's had a grand old time. We're going to go ahead and have her summon her little hollow sprite. Oh, look at the little one. And we'll clean her and talk to her. I didn't know. Oh, that's what summoning does? If you summon them, they follow you around like a little companion? What? This is the I am 100% in love now. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's some bugs over there. Oh my goodness. And now it's raining. All right. I think, no, now it's hailing actually. Okay. So I think it's time for Lyra to go home actually. All right. Come on, Lyra. Let's hoof it back home, please. And we'll work on your skill when we get back. I think, oh my gosh. Perma Hollow Sprite, buddy. Guys, this is the best. This is so cool. I love their story. Hey, don't get hit by that car, okay? Watch where you're driving, buddy. You watch for the kids, Mr. Theo. Theo somebody. I don't care if you just came back from cooking or you're thinking about music. All right. So yeah, Suas is stealing, quote unquote, those alien space rocks right now. Lyra's back home. Glad to know that she has a park she likes that's pretty close. It really didn't, like, honestly, guys, it really didn't look like that exciting of a park. I was like, whatever. But then she gets over here and she actually had a great time. And there's a bunch of beetles and things in the distance. So, oh, and there's even something going on over here. So yeah, she might kind of like sneak into people's yards and start playing with their toys. She grew up in the countryside where that was totally like something that she'd never have to worry about. All right, so, and her little friend is right next to her. I am so happy. That's so cute, guys. That is so absolutely cute. And then she can just stand here and talk to her for quite a while until her social is up. So this little thing is going to be perfect for keeping Lyra from getting too lonely. I'm so happy about that. And we can now travel into space. So Suas is probably going to be super busy every day and we don't have to worry about her. Ah, those precious space rocks, 4 to be exact. Those lab coat wearing dweebs couldn't keep me away from them. All right, so does she steal them? Nice. All right, so we'll let her come home. And how many more space rocks did we get? Tiny space rock, which we'll put out in the front yard, I suppose. And then 2 large space rocks. Not bad. That was a lot more successful than our trip to the asteroid belt. But we can say that it was maybe related to our trip to the asteroid belt. All right, and then we'll have her analyze them when she comes home. Doesn't look like any of them are worth a particularly huge amount of money. Consume. We'll go ahead and analyze the space rocks instead. Large meteor. Analyze. That's just like a normal large space rock. Can't analyze it. There we go. Lyra, are you off to bed? The dreams of Jerome. Oh, maybe she wants to like watch out for her dreams. She's a little bit worried about that. All right, Lyra, we'll go ahead and have you check for monsters because I think she'd be a little bit nervous. And I don't think she wants to dream today. I think she just wants to go to bed. Wow, right. That was a great find, and it's worth quite a bit more than its initial appraisal. It's valued at 66 simoleons. Nice. All right, so we're still broke, and we have this huge bill. All right, Nalhite worth about 104 simoleons. So I guess we're just gonna have to sell these for what we've got. Wow, unusual mazodorite. That's a great find and worth quite a bit more than the initial appraisal. It's valued at 37 simoleons. All right. So I think Suas is a little bit annoyed because she doesn't have the kind of money that she needs. And apparently we have some bills that we need to pay. But at least we're getting started. So let me go ahead and sell these. What's this? Donate money to charity? What? See, Suas isn't terrible, guys. She's got some altruistic streaks in her, altruistic streaks that I didn't expect. But let's go ahead and, I mean, we don't have the kind of money to donate money to charity, Suas. I have no idea why she thinks she can get away with that. We have the small blank processors. I mean, if we sell those and we sell another one, we've almost got enough to pay our bills. We've got 1 simoleon left. We did it, you guys. Suas's trip to the asteroid belt has now managed to pay off the bills that we can only assume are from the damages from having to be maybe rescued after her alien spaceship was taken from her by whatever naughty, let's go ahead and recycle that. Whatever space pirates came and harassed us, and we literally have 1 simoleon left. So Suas is really gonna have to figure out what the heck she's gonna do for money, and I think it's gonna be non-stop travel into space. So she's gonna be away from home a lot, and we're gonna have little Lyra have a chance to possibly start establishing her independence, exploring more. There's no monsters under her bed, and she's really becoming a lot more independent and kind of learning to take care of herself. But she's also got her new digital companion with her little sprite that will hopefully really help her out. So I think that Suas will be traveling away, and we'll get her inside because she's getting like completely smooshed by the hail. And she's also going to start working on the bot building some more, and we are going to start poking and prodding, inspecting the portal, and hopefully going into the future in the future. Like, that's kind of ironic to say that, but you guys know what I mean. All right, so I'm really enjoying their little adventures. I'm really enjoying the story, and I'm really having fun playing with all these new things. There's so much cool stuff I didn't know about into the future. So we're going to keep poking it, and we're going to start exploring around Lunar Lakes with Lyra a little bit, because I have gone around and put down some spawners for nanites and gemstones. And that's another thing that Suas would definitely want to do. Suas can summon meteors, and Suas can also transmute gemstones. So we may go on a field trip tomorrow, and Suas and Lyra will go see if there's anything that can be found over at the old mines in attempts to make some more money. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.